This is just like the movie.
This is just like the movie.
Okay. If you've seen Red Notice, and you're probably wondering,
can soda really destroy art?
I'm Dominic Andre, and I'm a science communicator.
I'm Kat Chesretta, and I'm an electrical engineer. So we have some eggs here of obviously different materials.
And we want to see if it's going to react exactly like it does in the movie.
No, wait a moment. What do you think you're doing?
Relax.
I don't think they would ever let him do that, even if it was the real one.
Relax, we're gonna pour soda on this gold egg.
$20 million egg. There's smoke. I don't know if that's what would happen.
What is going on? It's melting.
I mean, it looks really cool. Is it a chocolate egg? That would make more sense.
Seal the room, now!
None of that would have been melted by Coke.
No.
That was
None
metal.
of what he showed. Most colas have a pH level of around 2.5, while a lemon is typically around a 2.
So these are the stunt eggs that were used in the movie. Are you ready to dissolve some of these eggs with some cola?
Let's do it. This wax contains polyethylene glycol and sodium bicarbonate.
That makes sense. I don't know what that is.
Basically, it just means that it can wash away.
Okay, I thought you just said soda.
Do you think it's gonna do anything?
I honestly don't, but then again, it depends on how malleable this wax is.
Get it in the hole.
I'll put it in the hole right there, yeah. And we've got some fizzing, but from the looks of it, it's just not gonna stay on there long enough. Again, I think if we submerged it for hours or days, maybe. So in the movie, when we saw The Rock pour the soda on the egg, there was an exothermic reaction, which you could see from the fizzing and the smoke, right? So we're gonna be trying at least to turn it up a notch and get some hot soda to see if that does anything. All right. Okay.
Oh.
Definitely seems like it's reacting a little bit differently. Okay, I can see, you see it breaking down the eggs here if we do it in the front.
You're definitely melting it.
It's definitely melting it, but I feel like it's just not enough. It is definitely smoothing it out. So we can tell that it's obviously reacting with the hot soda. So let's pour the hot soda in here and then dump the egg in to see if we can get it to break apart like it does in the movie. Very slowly. We can see right here that the soda is actually starting to slowly melt. There's a lot of fizzing going on, and it looks like it's making a bit of a difference. When you feel it, does it feel like it's melting inside?
Yes, do you see that?
Oh, here, let me see.
It kind of looks like egg yolk.
So if someone had hot soda in the movie, then I guess it's plausible, but it seems unlikely.
Let's try some different eggs and some different liquids. These are foam eggs. One is covered with paint and one is not. We want to up our liquid and use some acetone.
Acetone time. Have you ever used this before?
On my nails.
All right, well, I've never used this on my nails before. Oh, okay, it is. Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh my God.
Okay, this is just like the movie.
This is just like the movie.
Okay, wow.
I was not.
I was wrong. I was wrong. I was definitely wrong.
Gosh.
Okay, just like the movie, this completely worked. Well, now we have to test it to see what happens if the egg is painted like in the movie to see if it actually reacts the same.
If we had that 3D printed part inside, that's maybe what would have been left over. This is now a foam egg with about 4 layers of acrylic paint.
All right, so now we're getting the acetone. Are you ready?
Yes.
See, I think it's doing exactly as I said. It doesn't have enough time to break down the paint.
You're
so
right.
So it's not gonna do anything.
So the paint is creating a layer.
If you look down in the tray, for those people who can't see it, there's a little bit of the paint coming off, but it's just gonna take way too long of pouring this on to kind of rip all that paint off and then get through to the foam underneath.
So what if we try to scrub off the paint?
So we could see that the paint's coming off, but you'd have to sit and scrub it off.
I mean, this is a pretty thick layer. You see, I keep scrubbing and it is still...
Yeah, so we definitely know that it's not gonna work if there's a thick layer of paint. Potentially, if there was a really thin layer, maybe. But again, acetone or any type of these chemicals, paint thinners, you don't just pour it on paint and it melts the paint. You have to scrub it off.
Exactly.
So this definitely is busted. It's definitely not gonna work if you have any paint on the egg.
So what do you say we amp things up?
I got just the thing. Drain cleaner. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take this egg and we're actually gonna put it inside this vat of drain cleaner, but then we have to leave it for around 1 hour and we're gonna come back to see what happens.
Grab it.
Okay. Oh, this is such a nice egg. I feel so bad.
No.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah. We took the reaction outside since it was really intensifying, and it was just a beautiful reaction.
It's a lot of steam. You can see all of this exothermic reaction happening. So that's where all of this heat is coming in. It's reacting with the aluminum and it's creating all of this heat and it's pushing that heat out.
Okay.
Oh. What? So you can see through, that's the bottom of the can.
You can see through it.
You can see completely through it. Oh my God. So it's basically removed the aluminum, and inside of the aluminum of cans is this actual thin little piece of plastic. So it's used to separate the drink from the aluminum. So you can see that the plastic is still left because it doesn't get dissolved by the drain cleaner, but the aluminum does.
Yeah.
So this has got to be my favorite reaction. The styrofoam was a close second, but it was kind of just like the same thing over and over again as it melted down. Nothing new happened. I feel like with this, it reacted differently with each part of the can, and it's still reacting. That's why I like this one the most.
Personally, I think I like the foam reaction the best because I was expecting this. I knew that something really messy like this was going to happen, but when you poured that acetone on the foam egg, the one without the paint, I think that we were both not expecting what happened next.
I mean, it reacted just like the movie, to be
That
fair.
moment to me was beautiful.
Thanks so much for watching.
And be sure to check out Red Notice on Netflix.